charitable. That doesn't just mean giving of your money, though you should tithe to your church. I don't know why people always laugh when I say that. It can mean giving of your time. It can mean giving of your prayers. It can mean talking about the cause. One of the most powerful forms of advertising is word of mouth. If you tell other people, hey, I have found this great church, you really should go to it, you're helping that charity. You're being charitable. Whatever the cause, tell people about it. Just remember the one before it. Be temperate. Tell people about it. Don't bore them. Be respectful. Yes, sir. No, ma'am. Thank you. Please. Look somebody in the eyes when you talk to them. Firm handshake. These are ways of being respectful to people. Even sometimes when you're not feeling it towards the person. You know, I know quite a few police officers, and I've watched the series Cops, and I am always stunned when I watch something like that, or dashboard video, when some police officer is wrestling somebody to the ground and still saying, sir, please do not do that. Sir, would you please calm down? Sir, stop doing that. Now, how many of us would be saying sir and please in that situation? They're being respectful, not just to that person, but to everybody around. If you had small children and you suddenly saw a police officer tackle somebody and start cussing that person out, you wouldn't want that. Be respectful. Pay attention though. Notice those who don't deserve your respect. It doesn't mean you're allowed to cuss them out. Read Shakespeare sometimes. They would start words off with sir. Read some of their insults. They are poetry. They are things of beauty. And in this day and age, with public education being what it is, you'll leave the person so stunned they don't know what you said. Till they Google it on their iPhone, and then you're in trouble. But remember, under revere life, you honor and respect your life as well. If somebody else is not deserving of your respect, then they're not deserving of your company either. Be respectful. Live in such a way that you will be proud for God to know what you said and did. Because I can tell you right here and right now, God knows. God is present every second of your life, and God is aware of everything you have done. And if that is making any of you to sit out there and go, uh-oh, then you have a chance to change. Live courageously. I especially want this one put out there in spiritualism because I have met far too many people who say they are spiritualists in church, but won't say it outside the church.
Yep. Yes, right.
The Catholic honor people as saints who would rather have gone to their death than renounce their religion. We have people who are afraid they'll be seen as kooks and nuts because they talk to spirits and do healing and all of that sort of stuff. And as long as we hide who we are, we can never change people's attitudes. However, living courageously means more than that. It means all of these moral laws, you live them. You don't just give voice to them. And I know people like that out in the world, in spiritualism and in other religions, who will happily quote to you the Ten Commandments. They don't live them, but they'll tell you off about them. Living courageously means you live your principles every second of your day. They are out there for all the world to see. And if somebody wants to ask you questions, answer to the best of your ability. Now, I mentioned the Ten Commandments, and in that one they have that you will not put any other God before God, for God is jealous. No, God isn't. Jealousy is a human emotion, born of ignorance. God is all-knowing and all-powerful. God has no reason to be jealous of anything. Instead, I would say, thank God for everything in your life, every day of your life. Actually set time aside in your day to thank God for your life. To thank God for the blessings in your life. This is not a time to tell God your problems. This is not a time to complain to God about your aches and pains. Set time aside to show gratitude for all that you have in life, including your life. Give thanks to God. And in so doing, you will begin to see how many blessings there are in your life. You will begin to see how many good things you have. You will begin to love life. And that creates order out of chaos. Simple rules. Revere life. Respect other people's property. Honor marriage. Be trustworthy. Be temperate. Be charitable. Be respectful. Live courageously. And give thanks every day to God. That's what the primal teaching is about. That with these rules, and by living these rules, we create order in our life. Yes, there'll still be chaos out there, just like the ocean surrounds the land. But if you notice, I live in Ohio. The ocean's far away from me. I live in orderliness. The chaos is far away. It may erupt occasionally into my life, but I still create order and move forward. There are other primal myths, and in the coming year, I'm going to bring them up and talk about them. I may not tell you what Sunday they'll be, so you'll have to show up every Sunday to find out. But then again, I did say being charitable means showing up, helping out. Your presence here is part of being charitable. You give fellowship to others so that they may feel comfortable and welcomed. And if there is a Sunday when you can't make it, remember, healing is usually between 11 and 11:30. Send out some prayers. There are people who need it. And if you can't make it on a Sunday, please remember our address is 3185 Morris Road. Just slip it into your donation into an envelope. You know, we really should just provide addressed envelopes. Easier for everybody. Your stamp is part of your donation.